Wonderful. If in the chat you guys can put if you can hear me, just somebody, whether it's a subscriber or someone who's on the chat with me, if somebody can let me know if they can hear me, I'd really appreciate it. And then we are going to go ahead and get started. We're just waiting for a few folks to join in. Sorry for the technical difficulty. I just yes. Okay, thank you so much. I was like, goodness, this morning. Happy Sunday. Thank you so much. Morgise, I really appreciate you letting me know that you can hear me all right. Just waiting for a few more folks to join in, and then we're going to do some acupressure this Sunday. Are you guys feeling good? I'm feeling good. It's Sunday. It's going to be a good week. It's been beautiful this weekend. It's still a little hot and cold in the Washington, D.C. area, but it's starting to become very glorious here, and I'm really excited for the week coming up. Okay. All right. Just waiting for a few more folks. While we're waiting, I'm going to say, everybody get into a comfortable place wherever you are in the world. I am calling in from Washington, D.C., my hometown. But if you are in your home, find a comfortable place, whether it's on your couch, on your bed. If it's nice out, the weather's finally starting to get good, then go outside and sit outside. And we're going to do some acupressure. All right, while we wait for just a few more folks to join in, I'm going to start with a simple acupressure point. We're going to do a 3-point protocol for anxiety and stress. I want you to follow along with me, and then I'm going to open it up for questions and so forth. All right, let's go ahead and get this party started. First point that I'm going to do, I'm feeling very much yin tan. Yin tan right here is on the forehead. It is a great stress reliever point. Any single time you are feeling anxious, like you have a meeting or you have to give a big presentation or something happened at your child's school or you had a fight with your partner, this is the point. Think of your acupuncturist friend, and I want you to do this point. I usually recommend that you do this point for good morning, Tia. Hey, Tia's in the house. Good morning, good morning. So I want you to consider doing this point for just a few minutes if you're ever feeling like you need to be grounded. This point around the world in many different cultures is considered the third eye. The third eye, what is it medically? Well, medically, the pituitary gland is behind it. So that means that whether you are, struggling with stress or anxiety or grief or sadness, anger, any of those emotions, the pituitary gland helps to regulate hormone throughout the body, whether it's cortisol, estrogen, progesterone, any of those hormones. So do consider doing this point if you are feeling not so grounded. And Addison, my gal, is here. She's my social media gal, and she's a godsend. So she's here. She's going to help us out. All right, second point we're going to do for stress and anxiety is we're going to go to the ear. If I can find my ear model, and here it is. Let's see. Okay, yes, we already have this point ready to go. So this point is ear shen men. These 2 points are probably the arguably most effective points in the body. So I'm going to give you protocols that you can easily do. These are safe points. Adults, children, you can do this yin tong if you're pregnant, not a problem. So what I want you to do when you're also feeling stressed and anxious, and this is also a really good point when you're feeling like you can't sleep, like you can't wind down to sleep, ear shen men. We're going to do it together. Usually I want you to do these points for a couple of minutes, but in the interest of time, and I want to get through protocols, and I also want to get through lots of questions, then I want you to do this point for me for just 30 seconds. And if you go to the second link in the bio, you can do ear seats. You just take the little patch and put them on the ear. But what we're going to do, because I want to go through other protocols and everything, we're going to do each ear for 30 seconds. So this is the point right here. We're going to do it on my ear, and this right here is the top divot. So it's the top divot here. I use a pencil. I like the eraser. So we're going to do this for 30 seconds. So this always feels really good. If you go to our YouTube channel, oh, before I forget, we are releasing videos in 2 languages, English and Telugu. I was born in the U.S., grew up right outside of Washington, D.C. My dad worked at the Pentagon for a long time, but when I was growing up, my dad was sick, and I was raised by my grandparents in India till I was 5. So I'm bilingual. So we are going to do videos in 2 languages because I ran a free clinic overseas, and in the language is Telugu, is spoken by 100 million people all over the world. So check out our YouTube channel. But if you check out our YouTube channel, you'll see a lot of different protocols that you can do using ear acupressure, hand and foot, and so forth. So what am I doing? We are doing, hey Felicia, thank you so much for the love. What am I doing? I am doing a acupressure protocol for stress and anxiety. So if you're ever feeling not so grounded, ever feeling like you need, a little bit of TLC, not sure what to do, if someone made you mad in a meeting, or you're feeling a little grief or sadness or anxiety, or you can't sleep, this is the point for you. You can do it using ear seeds. You can go to the second link in my bio. You can use it doing a finger, or you can use it doing the pencil, or there's also devices. If you go, I was up late on Friday going over devices. You can also use a device, but they're all on the second link in the bio. Okay, we're going to do the other ear. Hang with me, and then I'm going to open it up for questions. So just 30 seconds. You guys do it with me. You're going to feel so much better. It's Sunday. I want you to feel good on Sunday. Sunday's your day, right? Sunday's my day. I basically get grounded for the rest of the week, and these points are going to get you nice and calm, are going to wash away the past week, get you started for a new week. And I have a good feeling about this week. Also today, Addison, correct me if I'm wrong, but today's the full moon. So today's a great day. If you feel like you want to wrap up something you've been working on, it's a great, great day. These acupressure points are good. And in addition to that, it's a great day to finish up stuff. And the full moon goes from today to tomorrow. So use the energy of the universe to help you. So we're just going to do this for another 30 seconds. All right. Woo, I already feel really good. I got a great night's sleep last night, and I'm going to have a great Sunday, and I feel really, really good. Okay, we're going to do one more point. I love my 3-point protocols for stress. So this set of points that I just did is great for stress, anxiety, grief, anger, sadness. Also good for helping you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. This point also is really good for helping you sleep. So we did yin tong. We also did ear shen men on both ears, and we're going to do one more. You guys put your phones down and follow along for one more point. I think what I'm going to do is a face point. People seem to love the face and ear points. Also, they love the hand points because they're easy to do. Next point I want you to do, everybody put your phones down, is I want you to go from yin tong above the eyebrows to the temple, along the jawline to the maxillary zygomatic process. Maxillary sinuses are already here. So we're going to do this for 30 seconds, but in reality, I want you to do this for the next couple minutes, but we're going to just do it for a few, another 25 seconds or so. I want to go over why this point works. This point works for a lot of different reasons, and if I can get my model out real quick. Remember, acupuncture is based on reflexology. So this is the image right here. Right here is the image. And so this area right here represents the uterus. Gentlemen, it represents your area too. And then it also represents the colon and stomach. And so if you do this point, remember yin tong is right here. So this point was a great point to helping with stress, anxiety, grief, sadness, anger, but it also helps you. Thank you so much, Tia. Thank you. Thank you so much for the love. This point also helps you to regulate and help you with your colon, whether you're constipated or you have anything like diverticulosis. This point helps you to regulate the small intestine, the spleen, the stomach, the large intestine. Also can help you regulate a cycle. Ladies, if you're struggling with regulating this cycle, this point is doubly good for you because it helps you with weight loss, and it also helps you regulate a cycle so that you can get the best of your body and work your body optimally. If you are pregnant, you don't feel like you need to do this point because you already are pregnant. Also, gentlemen, this point too also goes to that area to help you with PE and ED issues. And again, for you as well, if you lose the weight, PE and ED, it can help you in a better way. So do consider doing this point as well. Whew. All right. Okay. This is what I'm going to do. While we focus on what you guys want to do, I have my pen and pencil ready. Addison's on the line. Addison's my social media gal. What I want you to do is in the chat, I want you to put down, you're very welcome, Vecla. So I have to put my glasses on so I can call your names out right. Oh, love my lipstick. Thank you so much. It's just, I think It's that color stick or the permanent stick, but it lasts pretty good. Thank you, Tia. Thank you so much. Okay. Oh my gosh, thank you for becoming a member on our team. Oh my gosh, thank you. Thank you, Tia. And then thank you, Lynn. Oh my gosh, you guys are the best. Hello from Oklahoma. I've never been to Oklahoma, but I definitely want to go. I heard it's beautiful land. Definitely want to check it out. Okay, all right. This is what we're gonna do. Addison, my gal, I want you to watch the chat. I'm watching it too. I got to put my glasses on. And for all of you guys who are subscribers, I see Tia on the chat. I want to know what you guys want to work on. So what is a subscription? The subscription is the yellow star on the lower left-hand corner. So this is, let me tell you real quick, and then I want to open it up for questions too. So I am going to run free clinics in 2024 in US and India. I've done them before. And hey, from Chicago, I was born in Chicago, downtown Chicago. My birth certificate says Cook County. So what I want you to do is put your questions in the chat. I'm going to do 3-point protocols for the questions. And then also, if you are a subscriber, you can subscribe using the yellow star in the lower left-hand corner. The subscribers get a little bit of priority. I do my best to take care of all of you because I love all of you, but I do my best to take care of my subscribers just a little bit more. So what does the subscription get you? We monitor the chats to do our best to answer your questions first. And then we also, we are also going to do lives where subscribers are on here, but I can do an intake if you feel comfortable. And then on top of that, we also do giveaways to the subscribers. And the subscribers, they pay a subscription to TikTok, and I'm able to get the treatment down to $1 a day. So subscribers know that in your heart, your subscriptions pay for about 3 treatments every month to someone in the free clinic. And so just know that all the money, all the social media goes to the free clinic in India. So if you are a subscriber, we will monitor. You can become a subscriber by the, let's see, the yellow star in the lower left-hand corner, but we're going to monitor all the questions. You guys, let me know 2 things. We'll give priority to subscribers. And also first, I want to know what you guys want to work on. I already see a few people letting me know. And then also I need to know if you want me to do ear points, foot points, or hand points. So go ahead and do that. I'm going to go ahead and start my list so I can do my best to do the protocols that you guys want. Okay, pressure point for the eyes. And then let's see, I want to know, when having the ear seeds in the ear, do you still massage the ear or just leave it alone? My dear Tia, you leave it alone. You don't need to. It's already, because it's already pressing, you don't need to do the ear seeds. So good question, Tia. Good question. Sorry they didn't cover. Texas, hello. Good to see you on here. I think your username is Froggy. So good to see you on here. The bone between our collars isn't like a little V around above the neck. Where is the pressure points? Oh, this point, it's gallbladder 21, but don't do Christina, don't do gallbladder 21 if you're pregnant. It can cause contractions. Hello from New Jersey. Good morning. Hello from Malaysia. I've been to Malaysia. It's beautiful there. Okay, awesome. All right, we will do allergies. We can do allergies, and also we can also do eye discomfort, autoimmune. We can also talk about autoimmune, no problem. For the gal or guy who is talking about autoimmune, if you could please let me know specifically what you're struggling with, because autoimmune could mean lots of different things. It could mean like lupus, it could mean Lyme disease, it can mean fibromyalgia. If you can let me know, that'd be great. So psoriasis, I will try to cover as best as I can. Okay. All right. Okay. Oh, Cape Town. I've been to South Africa. South Africa's fabulous. I love it in South Africa. I even wanted to live there. Okay. All right. Let me keep scrolling down. Let's see. Hang with me, guys. Just a few more seconds, and then I will. Trinidad, your doubles. I'm dying for some doubles. Okay. Let's see. What is. Give me one more second, and then let's get started. You guys hang with me for one more second. Get comfortable. Liver health is important. What about energy? Energy is also really important, especially on a Sunday. Thyroid. Okay. Lupus. Okay. All right, you guys. Lupus is. Hang with me for a second. Okay. All right, Addison, what did you get? This is my list. I think I'm gonna definitely do eyes and allergies today, and then we gotta focus on autoimmune. I will quickly do, um, let's see. Give me one second, just trying to get all the things together. Okay. All right. First thing that I'm going to talk about, and Addison, if you can go ahead and scroll on the post, and let's see. Anita T as a subscriber and would like to know about sleep. Okay. I did see that too. Okay. All right. Addison, do me a favor, just monitor the chat and let me know if any subscriber has a or a group of subscribers have a really important question, and I will answer it. Let me talk about sleep first. And then also what I think I'm going to do is go through as best as I can. I have a list of here about half a dozen. So Tia, girl, if you want to work on sleep, let me give you a 3-point protocol that really works really well for me. I'm going to change it up a little bit because I don't think you've seen some of these points. But for sleep, a first point that I want you to consider, like we just did, is Ir Shen Min. And you made a really good comment in the chat. So Ir Shen Min, I want you to do it on both sides. You made a good point. If you use the ear seeds, you don't have to press upon it. So if you don't have the ear seeds, then you need to press upon it. But if you do have the ear seeds, you don't need to. That's the beauty of doing the ear seeds. You can pop them in and not worry about it. So, and then for actually it's a 4-point protocol for stress and anxiety and sleep. This puts me to sleep. And if you have a colicky baby, you can actually do this point. This point is good on adults. This point is good on children. This point is good on everybody. I can take my glasses off. But this point is really, really good for everybody. So what you want to do is Ir Shen Men on both sides. And then you also want to do the rim of the ear on both sides. And then you also remember hand and foot points you cannot do if you're pregnant. I want you to consider doing this point on both sides, and then also liver 3 on both sides. So we're going to actually do this set of points together because it's going to put you in a really good mood. So the first thing that I want you to do, I know we've done some of these points together, but we will just do them for illustration purposes. So everybody put their phones down. This is a protocol for sleep. Great protocol. And actually, if you sleep, it takes away the anxiety. And then somebody asked right here, AJ, let's see, you can get the ear sleeves. I vetted the manufacturers. You can go to the second link in the bio. So do consider that. Okay, first thing that I want you to, it's actually the second link in the bio. All right, so let's do this again real quick. 4-point protocol for sleep. Everybody put their phones down. If you sleep, your stress is lower. So we're going to do Ir Shen Min again. I'm just going to do it for 30 seconds for illustration purposes. So I wanted to tell you, I really struggled with insomnia about, now it's been maybe 2012. Wow. It's been about 10 years. So what happened to me is just life. You know, I had a sick mom and then also running a practice. I had multiple locations, lots of stress, and I just couldn't sleep. I just couldn't sleep. There was actually a couple weeks that I just didn't sleep. I stared at the wall in my bedroom. So I totally know when people struggle with sleep, how frustrating it can be just staring at a wall. So these points can just kind of take away the tension. What did it for me is doing these acupressure and also some aromatherapy. If you go to our link in our bio, I wrote blogs about different things you can do, simple things you can do to help you with sleep, whether it's oils or night lamp or, aromatherapy or a certain routine or a certain pillow. So do consider good sleep. I cannot stress enough, can help reduce disease in the body, can also help you repair your brain so that things just seem better better when you sleep well. So do you consider a good night's sleep? So very, very good. Okay, longer than 30 seconds. Okay, next thing that we're going to do is we'll do the other ear, is I want you to massage the rim of the ear. So do the rim of the ear for me. We're actually going to do both ears. And again, I want you to do this for a couple minutes. You can do this in the morning and the evening. And why are these points good for the morning and the evening? Well, if you do them in the morning, you actually prepare for the day. And so you are able to manage the stress better. And if you do them in the evening and do them about a half an hour before you go to sleep, it'll help you to sleep even better. So do you consider that? So, well, if you're just joining us, we are doing a 3-point protocol for sleep. This, we did 1 point, now we're doing another point, and this point right here is the rim of the ear. So do you consider doing that? I want you to do it for a couple minutes, but for illustration purposes, we just did it for 30 seconds. Okay, next point we're going to do, actually, I'm going to change it up a little bit on you, is I want you to go behind the ear and you're going to hit the skull. And right before you hit the skull is a divot, and that is called onion. It's another acupressure point. Yes, we're doing 4 points. That's already the third point. So we're going to do maybe 5 points. But the other point that you can do is just this point. So you want to massage behind the ear like this for about a couple minutes, but we're just going to do it for another like 10 seconds or so forth. Yes, and we can do that. If you go to, let's see, Michael, if you go to the live center, you will see all the recordings of all the lives. So you can do that for yourself. Not a problem. You can just go to our link and check out all our lives. So really, really good. This is also a really good point for sleep. So we did, if you're just joining us, ear shenmen. We also did the rim of the ear, and then we also cuffed behind the ear, and then we massaged it right here, just like this. And then the next point we're going to do, you cannot do this point if you're pregnant, but what we're going to do is large intestine 4. And the way that I like to do large intestine 4 is I like to put the hands together, and I like to do it this way. So do consider doing large intestine 4 like this. You just can't do this point if you are pregnant. So do this point like this for a couple of minutes, along with ear shen men, along with the rim of the ear, along with behind the ear, large intestine 4. Just can't do large intestine 4 if you are pregnant. Another point you're going to do, actually it's a 5-point protocol, is I want you to consider doing liver 3. So liver 3 is right here. And this point feels really, really good. And it tends to be tender on women if they're stressed. So I want you to consider just going from the ankle all the way down to the web. And I just want you to massage between the metatarsals, just like this, just massage. And this can do it. Why can't you do it if you're pregnant? This question comes up a lot. This is the mirror image. And so the uterus is yes. After you did the ear, you feel warm. You feel like you want to go to sleep, doesn't it? Absolutely. So if you are pregnant, the mirror image is here. It's too stimulating to the uterus, and I got to keep you safe. That's why. That's the mirror image right there. Okay. So if you're struggling with sleep, Tia, 5 points for you, girl. It is ear shenmen, the rim of the ear, then behind the ear. And then also I want you to do this point, large intestine 4, can't do it if you're pregnant, and also liver 3, just right here. Can't do this if you're pregnant. Okay, so next thing I'm going to do, I also, you're cracking your feet. All right, Addison, I'm going to open it up for questions, but I think what we're going to do is I'm seeing in the chat a lot about migraines, headaches, allergies, and also eye discomfort. So thank you, Tia. Thank you. So I'm going to go ahead and what point on the foot did you do on the foot is tender on my right foot? Yes, yes, it will be tender. It will definitely be tender. All right, we're going to go ahead and Addison, if you can just watch the chat and see if there's certain questions that the subscribers have. I definitely want to monitor, but from my initial list, let's go ahead and focus on migraines, headaches, allergies, and I also Okay, eye discomfort. Next is we can do actually we don't need to use Adam. We can just use my face. What am I thinking? Okay. So next point that I want you to consider is where are let's see where let's see, you guys are firing with questions. Let's for itchiness, actually, this was a good question that came up earlier. For eczema and itchiness, or also, it's difficult, not so much with rosacea, but anything with itchiness or psoriasis or eczema, what I would say is do this favor, cut down on the dairy. So really the cheeses and milk, because what cheeses and milk do is they create another barrier on the body, so it's hard for blood to move throughout the body. So if you're struggling with kind of skin disorders, I would give you a couple of pieces of advice. Cut down on the dairy. And then the other thing is right after you get out of the shower, there is it's called Alba Products. It's just ALBA. Alba Products, kukui nut. The Tahitians used to use kukui nut for all sorts of dermatitis. So I actually had really bad eczema growing up, and I can't do dairy. If I do dairy, my skin starts to break out. So I really watch the dairy. I can't do milk anymore. But what I do is I do Alba Products Kukui Nut Cream. It's less than $10. And you can just go to Amazon. I don't think I have a link in the bio. Sorry, guys. But you can go to Amazon, put Kukui Products by Alba Products, and you can get this cream. As soon as you get out of the shower, put the cream on, because the skin is the most absorbent within 20 minutes of getting out of the shower. So put that skin on. And the other thing that I do is, because I'm a little darker skinned, I exfoliate probably every other day, if not every day. And what that does is that stimulates the basal cells to grow. And so that helps me have that glowing skin. And be sure to use a good moisturizer as well. So hopefully I answered those questions. So hopefully, let's see, Orchard 12, I hope I answered your eczema question. All right, let's focus on lots of different points for allergies, eye discomfort, and also headaches and migraines. So while I am getting my hand ready, or it's already ready to go, I want you to consider, I love my protocols. I want you to consider this 4-point protocol for lots of different types of eye discomfort, as well as allergies and headaches and so forth. Let's go through why this set of points works, and then we're going to do it together. And then, yes, it's Alba Products. Let's see, Addison, could you I'm going to have to figure out how to make a comment. Yes, I can make a comment. Here we go. It's Alba Product. And then you can just go to Amazon, and then it's Kukui Nut Cream. Kukui, how do I spell Kukui Nut Cream? And then get the cream, not the oil. Oil's really good if you have like psoriasis, or you have eczema in the scalp. The oil's really good for the scalp, but the cream is really good. So hopefully you got my chat. I think I put it in the chat. Did you guys? Yes, I see my own chat. Really good. All right. So let's go back to eye discomfort, allergies, as well as ringing in the ear, migraines, as well as headaches. So these are your points right here. And remember, I treat in zones. I don't do the exact point, because the point is the point. But if you do a zone, you actually can get the point below and above. And so that can help really stimulate the entire area, and you want the entire area activated. So let's go through the mirror image. This is actually the mirror image of the face. And this is the best image that I have experienced. I've done about 100,000 patients. So the image can actually go like this, and the image can actually go like this. And actually the image is analogous to the foot too. So right here is the image. So it can go like this, and it can also go like this. So what does that mean? That means that the tips of the finger are the top of the head. That also means that the neck is also the wrist right here. And then if you look right here, the eyes, my ears are actually lower than my eyes, but that doesn't mean that on everyone. Some people's ears are above their eyes, and some people are level with their eyes. I know that my ears are below my eyes, and the reason why is wear glasses. And when I go to get my glasses fitted, it's a pain in the butt because she's constantly trying to figure out how to make my eyes work. And also, too, one ear is actually lower than the other ear. So as you can imagine, to get my eyeglasses, I should really look at contacts or eye surgery, right? So eyes right here are like this. And then beautiful also, eyes right here are like this. So, and also ladies, if you're pregnant, no hand points for you and no foot points for you, because the image looks like this and the image looks like this. I gotta keep you safe as far as the uterus is concerned. So no hand points and no foot points for you. So let's do 4 points that can help you with all sorts of headaches. This point right here can help you with headaches along the midline of the face. So if you're having sinusitis of ethmoid or sphenoid, this point right here is really good for you. If you're having, let's see, headaches that are more lateral, like this, or tinnitus in the ear. Also, vertigo can be from the station tube being really stuck, and also from the ear crystals being off. So if you're having vertigo, go see your doctor. But this point can also help for you, and this point also covers the entire head. And this point, large intestine 4, can really help open up the jaw. I have a lot of jaw pain. People with high zygomatic processes, this is the zygomatic process. People with high cheekbones have jaw pain. It's pretty much how, because of the autonomy and not anatomy of the face. So again, if you're having headaches that are along the midline of the face, I want you to consider this set of points. If you're having headaches on the side of the face, including ringing in the ear, including dizziness, get checked out by your doctor at this point. This is a good overall point, and this point right here can help with mouth discomfort as well as jaw discomfort. So if you have a toothache, this point is really good for you. All right, everybody, put your phones down, and we're going to do these points. We're going to do them illustration purposes for 30 seconds, and I'm going to go about it doing a little differently than the way that I showed you, but it actually covers more area. Can't do these points if you're pregnant. Now, again, one other thing I want to cover real quick, and I'm actually going to cover good question, BG. Let me answer that question in a second. Good question. So eye discomfort, be sure to do the knuckles a little bit more. And actually, somebody asked, do I do the right hand or the left hand? I'm actually going to do both hands, but the right hand is actually really good for the left headache. So if you're having something that's bothering you, if you're having more predominantly a right headache, then I want you to go to the left hand. If you're having more of a left headache, then I want you to go to the right hand. But I'm going to do the points bilaterally so it can help you. Ringing in the ear, triple warmer 3 is your point. Okay, everybody, let's go ahead and do these together. We want you to first, can't do these points if you're pregnant. First point we're going to do is actually we're going to grab our hands together. And remember, these points are 3-dimensional. The image is like this, but the image is also like this. So it can either be like this or it can either be like this. So the first thing what if your wife is wanting to get pregnant? Let's see, what if getting my wife pregnant, then if your wife is already pregnant, she can't do these points. But if you want to get your wife pregnant, you can do these points. So, and she can do these points, but when she's pregnant, don't do these points. I hope that was let me do it again because it's really important. If you're trying to get your wife pregnant, you can do these points and she can do these points. But if she's pregnant, can't do these points. All right, everybody. Okay, I'm glad you got it. Good question. All right, everybody, phones down. Let's do these together. I want you to do this for 30 seconds. And as you can see, we're getting a lot of the points. We're getting pretty much triple warmer 4. We're getting also large triple warmer 3, large intestine 4 together. So let's do this for 30 seconds. And this is also a really good point. I'm going to share with you after we do this protocol why this protocol can also be good for weight loss. This is like a simple good morning protocol that you can do. This protocol will help you with all sorts of back pain. This protocol will also be really good with all sorts of weight And also this protocol is really good for headaches and migraines. I'm trying to give you a good protocol that you can do on your Sunday. Let's see, genuine question. Why can't pregnant women do this? Because it mirror images the uterus, and I have to keep the uterus safe for while the woman is pregnant. After and before she's pregnant, she can do these points, but it's too stimulating, and I got to keep you guys safe. All right, so just another 10 seconds and we can go ahead and do this point. So what you're going to do is every morning you're going to do this point for me for maybe a couple minutes, but in illustration purposes, we're just going to do it for 30 seconds. Couple minutes in the morning. Okay, great. Next thing that we're going to do, remember large intestine 3, small intestine 3. This point right here is good for this discomfort right here. This point can also help you with neck pain. So we're going to do this for 30 seconds, but in the morning, you're going to do this for a couple of minutes. And I'm also going to explain why this point is also good for weight loss and back pain. So just let's get through a few more points and then I'll explain why. And then I'll open it up for questions, and subscribers get priority as far as getting questions answered. Fantastic. Okay, next point we're going to do is actually triple warmer 3. And this point, we're actually going to go fist on top of fist. So we're going to do this for 30 seconds. Everybody follow along and do that. For stomach ache, as long as you're not pregnant, do this point and drink some ginger tea. That will really help. So if you have a stomach ache, this point will help you. This point's a really good point, and ginger tea can help you. You just can't do this point if you're pregnant. Woo! All right, next point we're going to do is large intestine 4. Put fist on top of fist, and we're going to do it together. So do this point for just a couple, maybe 10, 20 more seconds. And then how about getting pregnant? You can do this point, men and women. For women, this point really opens up the uterus. For men, this point, let's just say, does you well for ED and PE. And if you don't have ED and PE, this point will give you a little firepower. We'll leave it at that. So this point's really good for you. So it can really help that. All right, so let's go through it real quick, and then let's go through why it works for all the different. This is a really big concept. And Addison, hang with me for another 15 minutes. I'll do my best to answer more questions, but if I can get through this, it will help a lot of people. So again, what we did first is this. And then what we also did is this. And then next, what we did is this. And then what we did thereafter is did this. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4. So fantastic. Okay. So this live you can find on Instagram. You can actually find this live on YouTube, and you can also find this on the Live Center. This is a really important concept. So when we did it like this actually got the entire face for all sorts of things, allergies, even eye strain, neck pain, tinnitus, ringing in the ear. It can help with dizziness related to tinnitus. So that point. This point right here can help you with all along midline headaches, including ethmoid and sphenoid headaches. Also, this point right here, triple warmer 3, can really help you with these type of headaches right here, like eye discomfort and also headaches that go pretty much on the side of the face to temple of the face to also this area right here. So whenever you're having this type of discomfort or this type of discomfort, I want you to consider fist on top of fist, just like this. And then, yes, the ringing in the ear stopped. So let's see, Andy, whenever you're having ringing in the ear, I want you to just go fist on top of fist. Do this for a couple of minutes. And then what else you can do is turmeric and also ginger. Try turmeric and ginger and you can put pepper in the tea and drink the tea. It'll take down the inflammation there as well. Okay, then you're going to do this point, large intestine 4, couple minutes. And this point can take care of any discomfort right here, as well as any discomfort right here, including tooth pain. So 4-point protocol for all sorts of headache type things. Number 1, couple minutes, couple times a day. 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 I want you to do that. Now, why is that same set of points? This, 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 and this really good for all sorts of stomach pain? Well, it has to go back to the mirror image, just like this. So the mirror image looks like this. The mirror image looks like this. The mirror image looks like this, and the mirror image looks like this. So when I do this right here, it actually gets the colon, small intestine, large intestine, stomach going, and also works with the spleen. This can help if you cannot metabolize your food. This can also help if you're having diarrhea. It also helps if you have constipation. This specifically helps to absorb foods. The spleen works with the small intestine. This is small intestine 3. This right here can help you with water retention. Water retention can sometimes be like 10 minutes or 10 pounds. So this point right here can help you with water retention. This point can really help you with gas, bloating, and constipation. So let's go through it again. The mirror image is like this. Thank you, Maria. The mirror image is like this. The mirror image is like this. The mirror image is like this. And so this point stimulates and helps you metabolize. And then this point right here helps you absorb your foods. This point right here helps you with water retention. This point right here helps you with gas, bloating, and constipation. So that was really good and the reason why that is all important is because weight loss, from all the comments that I've read, for a lot of folks has to deal with gas, has to deal with metabolizing, and also has to deal with the colon not working efficiently. One other set of points that I want to give for weight loss, that's 4 points. But one other point you can do in the morning while you're showering, or if you shower at night, is this point right here. Do this for a couple minutes while you're washing your face. This point right here can help you with not only opening up your allergies and also preventing headaches, but this point, the mirror image is like this. So that point can also help you with gas, bloating, constipation, also absorbing your food. So keep in mind, so if you're wanting to lose weight, stay on top of whatever protocol you're doing with diet and exercise. Get your rest in. Sleep 7 hours helps you with weight loss. That's what the research shows. But in addition to that, you can do these 5 points and it can help you with weight loss. I do them myself. I want to lose weight as well. So you do this point, couple minutes, couple times a day. You do this point, couple minutes, couple times a day. You do this point, couple minutes, couple times a day. You do this point, couple minutes, couple times a day. And then you do this point, couple minutes, couple times a day. You just can't do these points if you are pregnant. No hand points, because the uterus is right near the stomach, and I got to keep you safe. If you're wanting to lose weight and you are pregnant, work with your doctor. Women come all the time and they're like, I want to lose weight when I'm pregnant. I work with their doctor and giving them a really good protocol, but can't do these points on the hand. It's too stimulating. This live you can get on YouTube. You can also get on Instagram, and you can also get on the Live Center on TikTok. So that was a lot of information. I want to do one more thing, and then we're going to open it up. Again, do consider the subscription, because the subscription helps me monitor, and we'll answer your questions first. We'll do our best to, as you can see, answer everybody's questions. But if you're a subscriber, I do a live guest on here. We can do an intake if you feel comfortable. We monitor for your answers and questions, and we also do giveaways for the live. So would you consider that? I want to do one more set of protocol for back pain, so hang with me. And then Addison, do me this favor. While I'm doing back pain, for folks that are subscribed, in the way that you can subscribe is to go to the lower left-hand corner. It's a yellow star, and know that all your subscription money, it helps us be a part of our community. We're using that money to do free clinics in India and the US in 2024. So if you're a subscriber, you pretty much, your subscription helps me to do 3 treatments a month. So know that that's our commitment to you and your commitment to us. It's part of our community. So Addison, I'm going to focus on back pain, and then if there's among the followers that have questions, if there's a key pattern, I want to answer those questions, and definitely want to give priority to subscribers. So Addison, monitor the chat and let me know what for last call. But let's focus on back pain. Okay, this is really common. So a lot of people, when they struggle with back pain, what do they struggle with? We will try to do, let's see, Cassandra, good to see you, girl. I've seen you on here a few times, so good to see you. I really love that you're on here. I will try to end with anxiety. No problem, no problem. So a lot of people, when they talk about back pain, it really is anything from headaches to neck pain to top of the shoulder to also, thank you, Trevon, to the back, all the way to the sacrum, as well as the hips, all the way down the legs, and also can include foot pain. A lot of back pain can also be because of foot pain, and also can result in knee pain. Also, when I say back pain, there's also back pain. I think of it in three different ways. I think of back pain as the middle of the back, also right next to the middle of the back, and then also I think of it as lateral of the back. So do consider that. So remember that protocol that we just did? Let's see. We did like this, we did like this, we did like this, and we did like this, right? So that protocol right there can help you with all sorts of back pain. Let's go through it. Now, we covered the entire head, but neck, if you're really struggling with neck pain, what you want to do is the wrist. Wrist represents the neck. Just can't do the wrist if you're pregnant. It's too stimulating if you're pregnant. But if you are struggling with middle of the back pain, lateral back pain, then what's really good for you is large intestine 4 is really good for middle of the back pain. And then, oh my gosh, we got a subscriber. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So this point is right here really good for basically midline of the back pain. It also can help with the sacrum pain. So this point right here is really, really good for that. Now, if you're struggling with lateral back pain, like right here as well as right here, then the discomfort is pretty much this point can really help. So pretty much this point can help you with the lateral back pain. So let's go through it. There's a lot of things going on in the chat. So let me go ahead to saying it again. So if you're struggling with neck pain, we want to do wrist. Can't do the wrist pain if you're pregnant. And then if you are struggling with middle of the back pain, including the spine pain right here, and including coccyx and sacrum pain, remember the hips are like this. So if you're having coccyx and sacrum pain, it can relate to hip pain, which can also relate to sciatica pain, whether it's on the back of the leg or on the side of the leg. So for pain that's along the midline right here, you want to do large intestine 4. For pain that is pretty much on the lateral aspect of whether it's the back or the hip right here, then you want to do triple warmer 3. And then, so if you are struggling with any type of pain, whether it's neck pain, back pain, spinal pain, lateral pain, hip pain, sacrum pain, coccyx pain, sciatica, or whether it's lateral, back of the leg, lateral, or front of the leg, or you have foot discomfort. These are, again, 4-point protocol. You know I love my protocol. So what I want, let's see, we have a bunch of chats coming in. I have 2. The only thing helping me is doing as little as possible. Okay. And we'll cover heel pain in a second because heel pain is really important. You guys are on it this morning. I tried to do my own body without. It took too long as I needed to take meds. Okay, so what I want you to do, if you are on medications, do consult with your doctor. Do not quit medications on your own. Please don't. I've seen a lot of my friends do that, and I'm like, you guys, go see your doctor. They have a plan for you. And doctors know the half-lives of medications and so forth. So go see your doctor. Please don't quit medications on your own. So if you're struggling with back pain, remember the protocol that I did for headaches and weight loss? It's the same protocol for back pain. And what I'm trying to do is not be so specific on points. I'm trying to give you zones so you have like a good morning routine. and a good nighttime routine. So in my mind, this is what I want for all of you. I want you to have two protocols that you do. One protocol for just wellness, whether it's weight loss or it is back pains, headaches, and that type of thing. And another protocol for calming the mind to calm the body, because so much of the disease process has to do with having, a calm mind. They've been able to show this through research. So if you're struggling with back pain, these are the 4 points. Everybody put your phones down. We're going to do this together, and then we're going to end with some acupressure for stress and anxiety. And I will get to plantar fasciitis, Laura. Girl, I will get to plantar fasciitis. So this point also can help you with lymphatic drainage. So any type of headaches, any type of weight loss, any type of back pain, you're going to do these points. So everybody, 4 points, 4 phones down. This point right here, how does this point help you with back pain? Well, this point not only gets to help you with headaches, but this point also helps you with neck pain. And this point specifically helps you with middle of the back pain, with spinal back pain, sacrum pain, and coccyx pain. I want you to do this point for a couple minutes, couple times a day. I'm doing just this for 30 seconds for illustration purposes. This point right here, also, I want you to do it for a couple minutes a day. This point is also a good point for weight loss. It helps you absorb your food. Sometimes we're not absorbing the nutrients, so we're hungry and we just eat more. This point can help you absorb that food. Specifically, this point is really good for eye strain. This point also is really good for neck pain. This point also specifically can help with sacrum pain. Sacrum just means that it's connected to the hip. And it also can help with midline back pain. This pain is also really good for spinal pain. So I want you to do this point couple minutes, couple times a day. I want you to do this point couple minutes, couple times a day. Next point I want you to do is fist on top of fist. This point is really good. We had somebody ask, this point's really good for stomach ache. So stomach ache can be from constipation. It can be from diarrhea. It can be from acid reflux. It could be for nausea. This point is really great for that. Just can't do these points if you're pregnant. But if you're having back pain, this is a phenomenal pain for basically any muscular pain that you're having. This pain can help you with traps. This pain. Oh, we got another subscriber. Thank you so much for helping with the free clinic. Thank you so much. You guys, this is great. I get to help you with acupressure and you get to help me run my free clinics. And I'm going to have volunteers opportunities for all of you. So everybody, we're going to do this. We are going to help ourselves with healthcare in this country. That's what I want. Fantastic. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your belief in me. So this point is really good for musculoskeletal back pain. This point is also good for headaches. And my gal here, Emily M, this point is good for endometriosis. So if you're struggling with endometriosis, then we can consider this point along with maybe considering cinnamon tea. Cinnamon tea can reduce the pain for endometriosis, so do consider that. And then this point right here is really good for spinal pain. This point is really good for IBS. How did you know? This point is really good for IBS and whether it's constipation or diarrhea. This point is also good for jaw pain right here. This good point for toothache, any type of gas, bloating, and constipation. Woo, you guys, that was great. So what I want to do is go over it one more time because this is really good. So what I want you to do is consider these 4 points. Just can't do them if you're pregnant. 1, couple minutes, couple times a day. 2, couple minutes, couple times a day. 3, couple minutes, couple times a day. 4, couple minutes, couple times a day. So I want you to consider doing that. I want you to consider doing that 4 points, couple minutes, couple times a day. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you, Trevon. Thank you so much. And then next thing that I want to do real quick is heel pain. Remember, the hand and the foot is analogous like this. So it's an opposite medicine. What does opposite mean? Took me a while to really appreciate this. So if you're struggling with left foot, you go to the right hand. If you're struggling with right foot, you go to the left hand. You go to the opposite. And if you're not quite sure, do both. That's the way. Just can't do the hand and foot points if you're pregnant. Okay, wonderful. Queen Love. See, you can do these on your own. And also, if you're struggling with back pain, throw an ice pack on your back. and do these points. So the next thing, if you're struggling with heel pain, what I want you to consider doing, sorry, this is the image of it. So what I want you to consider doing is a lot of people have heel pain right here, right? This area right here is represented by this area. So as long as you're not pregnant, you can just simply do it like this. And while you're doing that, I want you to take a hard surface ball and roll out the foot just like that. And that can help really good. Okay, next thing that I want to consider is also just really quick on the hand. Remember, medial aspect of the foot is represented by medial aspect of the hand. Lateral aspect of the foot is represented by the lateral aspect of the hand. This area right here, the web right here, is represented by this area. Just do the opposite side. All right, you guys, great live today. Who I feel I'm so happy I came on here. And then we did put on the profile, Addison, I did put on the profile the live times. We can talk about it when we meet up tomorrow. Absolutely. You just missed all the good stuff for lower back pain. If you're struggling with back pain, as long as you're not pregnant, number one, do this couple minutes, couple times a day. Number two, couple minutes, couple times a day. Number three, couple minutes, couple times a day. Number four, couple minutes, couple times a day. Do consider that. You can get this live on YouTube as well as on Instagram and the Live Center on TikTok. All right, subscribers, last call for questions. Addison, I want you to look through the subscribers and subscribers last call for questions, and then we're going to do just 3 points real quick for stress and anxiety, and we're going to call it a day. So last call for questions, subscribers, Addison, to monitor and let me know what the subscribers want. And then for anxiety and stress, to enjoy the rest of your Sunday, everybody put your phones down and let's see. Okay, I will cover lymphatic drainage. I will do that for you, my dear Travone. Thank you for becoming a subscriber. Okay, for stress and anxiety, we're going to do 2 points, and this point can also help you with lymphatic drainage as well. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and just do the inner ear. I want you just to do this, just to do this for just a couple minutes. So just do this with me for 30 seconds, and we're going to do one more point. And also, there was a subscriber that talked about autoimmune. So hang with me at the very end. I'm going to cover autoimmune. Sorry about that. I'm doing my best to cover all of these, and sometimes really, really challenging. But this is a great point to help with stress. And also, you read my mind, thyroid. Natalie, thyroid. Girl, Natalie, thyroid. We will do thyroid as well. Okay. Next point we're going to do for lymphatic drainage as well as stress and anxiety is actually, we're going to do this point. Also, the person that talked about Bell's palsy, do consider this point. Do see your doctor. Don't mess around with Bell's palsy. If they can do Bell's palsy sooner than later, it can help. So I want you to consider doing this point for lymphatic drainage. I want you to do it while washing your face in the morning, can be really helpful. And also, if you're having Bell's palsy, you can do this point as well. Just do see your doctor for having Bell's palsy. And again, all of these points, do them a couple minutes, couple times a day. All right, next thing that I want you to do is I want to talk to you guys about, let's see, all sorts of like autoimmune inflammation. So the thing that I want to just mention here is with autoimmune inflammation, do consider a turmeric tea. Turmeric is really great for anti-inflammatory. You can actually go to Amazon. Let's see, if you go through some of my blogs, I really write about turmeric, but do consider some of the turmeric teas, as well as they make turmeric gummies. And so do incorporate turmeric into the diet. I can tell you, I'm East Indian. We do a lot of like curries. That's the yellow stuff in curries. Can really help with all sorts of back pain, knee pain, RA, OA, arthritis. Also, if you're having fibromyalgia or lupus or any of these autoimmune disorders, turmeric can be a great asset to your diet. You can take it in a capsule. You can take it in a gummy. You can also take it in a tea form. don't stop doing what your doctor recommends. Always do what your doctor recommends, but this can be a great addition to what the doctor recommends. It's just eating a little bit of diet that can help you along the way. The other thing that I want to say is that if you are struggling with some type of inflammation in your body, not sure, remember that the body is represented by the fingers. The fingers represent the entire body. So a simple acupressure point that you can do is just simply this point. This gets the entire body. So I want you to consider if you're having autoimmune inflammation, and this includes arthritis and also whether it's RA or OA, I want you to consider drinking turmeric. You can also put ginger into that turmeric tea. You can also put cayenne pepper into that turmeric tea. And then I want you to consider doing this point as long as you're not pregnant, couple minutes, couple times a day. And that combination can definitely help you take the edge off. Of course, work with your doctors. Remember, all of these tips are in addition to the recommendations of your doctor. I'm not saying don't do what your doctor says. This is in addition to what your doctor says. Woo! And does it matter before meals or it does not? Usually, I usually tell people usually like to do the acupressure before their meals. This is what I've seen in clinic. I think people like it. I think people like the feeling that their body is clean before they eat. So most people do acupuncture and acupressure before meals. And then let's see, Andy, turmeric is great for inflammation if you're not on blood thinner. Good point. Good point, Andy. Good point. So again, always work with your doctor. Always work with your doctor. Let's see. Yes, for stress and RA, do consider this point. It's pretty safe. This is a great point. This is also a good go-to point. And remember, the mirror image of the body is just like this as well. Yes, for hip pain, as long as you're not pregnant, do this protocol. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. As long as you're not pregnant. All right, you guys, this has been a great live. I don't want to leave you, but I do need to go because I've got a meeting at noon. So I got to go. You guys have a great Sunday. Enjoy your day. Think of these. When you think of me, I want you to consider doing this, this, and this. Couple minutes, couple times a day. Just don't do it if you're pregnant. You guys have a great Sunday. I'll be back here tonight. Tonight, I'll be back here. That's right. I'll be back here at 8:30. Come and join me for some acupressure, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye. See ya.